Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a new contender in the comic book world, Legends of Cack, Vol 1. I will only be using actual images for some scenes to avoid copyright. This first volume follows a group of elemental-powered teens on an epic journey, and let me tell you, it's a ride from start to finish. Volume 1 kicks things off with a bang. We get a flash forward to the future, where our heroes Caden, Ivan, Camille, and Kara are adults, alongside their companions Wes, Elijah, and Zay. They've made it to a space station, facing off against a mysterious figure in a plague doctor mask named Oblivion. Caden unleashes energy bolts from his eyes, Ivan becomes fire, Kara crackles with electricity, and water emerges from Camille. It's a high-stakes intro that immediately hooks you, promising a massive confrontation down the line. But the story then snaps back to the present, focusing on our main four as teenagers. We see Caden and Ivan playing basketball, a simple scene that establishes their dynamic before they convince Camille and Kara to join them on an adventure. They head into the forest, a decision that quickly spirals into a fight for their lives. They encounter a zombie fortress and are immediately attacked. This is where we get the first glimpse of their bravery and quick thinking as Caden creates a distraction and Ivan makes a rope for their escape. The encounter ends with a tense confrontation with the zombie general, who promises their doom. The journey continues as they discover a town and meet Zay, an odd but intriguing character. Their plan to inform Walter of their discovery is interrupted by a new challenger, Elijah, with the reluctant Wes in tow. Elijah immediately attacks Caden, kicking off a new conflict that is quickly halted by the introduction of Ming, a master of the elemental arts. This is where the world building really takes off. We learn about a prophecy, an incarnate of evil, and the idea that one elemental will fulfill the will of the first. This creates a compelling new dynamic, with everyone arguing over who is the chosen one. The team decides to train for a month before facing the monsters, leading to a great montage of them honing their skills. They successfully complete the training, and Elijah agrees to get a boat, setting the stage for the next chapter of their adventure. And what an adventure it is! They face a sea monster, with Wes heroically using his last bit of stamina to blast them to land. The story takes a turn into the desert, where they encounter a pyramid and a horde of scorpions. Caden takes on the scorpions outside, allowing the others to enter. Inside, a giant scorpion grabs Camille and Kara, which triggers Ivan's awakening. In a powerful moment, he unleashes his fire power, encasing the scorpions in glass. The visual of Caden's shocked face is a perfect mix of humor and epicness, a great way to end the scene. The journey continues up a mountain, where Camille's protective instincts are tested. After a monster attacks her brother, she gives chase, leading to her own awakening of water powers. The team is quickly growing in strength. Caden and Kara wonder who will be next to awaken their abilities. Using Camille's new power, they head back to the ocean to confront the sea monster. This leads to Kara's awakening as she zaps the monsters with electricity, a truly electrifying scene. The team returns home for a feast, but Caden is eager to continue the adventure. He's the only one of the original four who hasn't awakened his power, so the group sets out once more. This is where they reconnect with Zay, who teleports them to a city on the sea, then to islands in the sky. After Zay collapses from exhaustion, the team executes a clever infiltration plan, but it's a trap. They're forced to face all their old enemies again. Caden, determined to find the Dark Lord, faces him alone. The brief fight ends with Caden outmatched, but he is saved by Ivan. We are then introduced to the Dark Lord Herodrith. Host, The climax of the volume is a brutal fight. Herdrith easily defeats the exhausted team, and Caden is once again outmatched. He's blasted into an explosion that destroys a mountain, but in a moment of sheer determination, he rises and delivers his iconic line, "Not so fast. You won't lay a finger on my friends. Your opponent is me." This is Caden's awakening. He stands up to Herdrith, but is still overwhelmed. The fight ends in a flash, and Caden wakes up in Ming's temple, surrounded by his friends with a new, even greater power that he can't fully comprehend yet. The volume concludes with the team returning to the town, where Camille and Kara are celebrated as heroes and crown princesses. The trio of Caden, Ivan, and Wes are given a mysterious invitation to a party from a Mr. Ken. Caden, in a classic hero move, decides he, Ivan, and Zay will investigate, leaving the rest to rest. Legends of Cack Volume 1 is a fast-paced, action-packed read that successfully lays the groundwork for a much larger story. The characters are distinct, their powers are exciting, and the world building is intriguing. It's a solid start for a new series, and I'm definitely looking forward to Volume 2. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments if you've read Legends of Cack and what you thought.